I do want to talk a little bit about career coaching because, again, from my position, I do get questions. I do see maybe some confusion in the marketplace about what it is or what it isn't. I have a coach. They're going to fix me. They're going to find this. This is going to be corrected. And in speaking to you and working with our 11 other coaches, I've come to understand that it really is a partnership, that when you engage, it's about accountability, perhaps objectivity, a source of encouragement, maybe some clarity around goals. Those are the kind of things that I've learned from you and the other coaches that really do make for a stronger partnership, a stronger engagement. Jade, earlier you spoke about the role of trust and some of the research that I think It's Optimize You is doing. And, can you talk about career coaching and, what makes a strong relationship there and makes it kind of produce, if I could say that, for the coachee?
Yeah, absolutely. It's such an important topic. And I think so often people think, oh, I'll just get a coach and meet somebody and start working. Right. But there's so much that goes into building and ensuring a trusted relationship as you get started. You could have the most qualified coach that's very capable and a very willing coachee or somebody who's interested in engaging, and yet it might not be the right fit. And so one of the things that's really important when you're considering coaching is exploring the fit between them. So for example, are there particular skills that you're looking to develop, or is there a particular industry that you're looking to break into? And perhaps a coach might have strengths in those areas. And so you'd want to find somebody who could provide some additional insight there. And so part of the process for identifying clients and working together is going through that coach fit process. And, I had a conversation with a colleague earlier this week, as a matter of fact, and he is gifting his recent college graduate son with some career coaching. And he said, I'd love for you to work with him. And I said, that's great. Love your enthusiasm. And he was ready to, where do I sign? And I said, well, with all due respect, I'd love an opportunity to have an initial conversation with him. Just because you find that there's trust between us in this point and you would like me to work with him, it's still really important for me to talk with him. So I'm talking to his son on Monday, and it's important. I've got some questions that I'll ask of him. I want him to make sure he's comfortable with me, because without that foundation of trust, then the magic doesn't happen as you're working in that coaching relationship. If that trust isn't there, then you're not going to be vulnerable. You're not going to open up. You're not going to share your fears. Just as Paul was saying, I don't know what I'm doing. So if you don't have that relationship early on, you're not going to make the progress in the coaching relationship. So I just think it's really imperative to invest that time up front. If you're considering coaching, talk with a couple people. Between Theresa, Paul, and I, we all have different strengths. We're all passionate about coaching, and we all might offer something a little different. So building that trust early on, I think, is so important.
Right, right.